Hey,
Welcome back, guys.
It's up. We're not going to have technical difficulties this time.
Yep, we figured out that I have a bad USB port.
So, sorry about last week. So we will review all the movies except for the one that you guys were able to hear from last week. We'll leave that one be. So go jump on last week's to hear that one.
That was that terrible musical. Into the Woods.
I don't want to review that again. It's not worth my time.
I think you gave it a 4 out of 10.
I think I did. So, yo, hey, what's up, guest? Hey, Lord Gedrold. Glad to have you. All right, so
Zabby.
Are you done? Okay, so the first movie we'll review this time then is Mummies from 2023. So, this one, our youngest wanted to watch, and she was really excited about seeing this one. I think she had seen it before. She wanted me to watch it with her, so I sat and watched it with her. It was kind of cute. It was kind of a different spin on Mummies. It had King Tut, of course, and King Tut's parents in it. So it had the Pharaoh before King Tut and his wife and King Tut, and they kind of came to current day, I think it was London, and they rode their chariot in what is now current day London. And so you kind of see the differences in the how civilization is now versus then. And they didn't really seem like they stood out a whole lot, though, because there was just so much, just everybody looks however that it didn't, nobody was fazed that they saw them.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
Yeah. So it was cute. It was a different take. It was cute. They kind of had to run from the bad guys who were trying to capture them, I assume, to get money from them.
So did they have to make it back to their time? Is that what the story
was?
They
did, yeah. By the end, they made it back to their tombs. But it was cute.
Tomb to go home.
So if you're looking for a cute, kid-friendly, mummy-type Halloween movie, this would be a good one to watch. I would probably give it a 6 out of 10.
Not too bad.
Yeah, for a kid's flick, it's okay.
That sounds like you would recommend to others.
Sure, it's more than half my rating. So that was Mummies from 2023. The next one is Toy Story of Terror from 2013. Man, I can't believe that's already been out for 11 years.
It used to be a kid favorite. It used to be a favorite in the house with the kids.
With the boys when they were younger. Yeah. Yeah, 2013. Crazy, right? I know. 11 years old already. But this one is kind of a fun version of Toy Story. So if you like the Toy Story movies, this one is, of course, one of them. But it is about Jessie and her fear. So she has a fear of enclosed places. She gets enclosed in a couple different boxes during this movie. But she does it the last time. She faces her fear and she gets put in a box so that she can help rescue Woody. So she overcame her fear to rescue her friend. This one has
Combat Carl
and all of his parts.
He's
he
my
finds
favorite.
his arm in the end. So if you don't know what we're talking about, watch the movie.
Look, the dude knows Combat Carl.
Oh, Combat Carl. What is that, a thumbs up or what is that?
It's a boat. Or the United States. What is that?
What is that symbol?
Oh, it's a soaker. Super soaker.
Oh. That's nice. Yeah, so Combat Carl, of course, is a military action figure, and he's missing an arm in the beginning of the
Voiced by Apollo Creed.
Yes. So he does find his arm by the end of the movie. I think Jessie actually finds it.
I think it's Carl Weathers. You might have to check me on that one.
But that one, it's a cute one. I would probably give it a 7.5 out of 10. I think it's really cute. It's fun to watch. We've watched it several times, and I enjoy it every time. So
I think Toy Story generally, even though there's about 100 movies, they've been consistently entertaining.
They have.
There are some sequels that Disney have put out, and you just kind of get numbed But Toy Story is one of the first ones that kicked them off. I can't remember if Disney had bought Pixar by the first time they released the original one or not, but
I don't think so.
not yet. I mean,
I
yeah.
think what has made Toy Story last for so long is that there's so many characters. So you can do so much with a huge cast of characters.
Done well.
So, yes, and I think that's why they've been so successful with the different variations of Toy Story, because of all of the added characters that they have in there.
I'm curious how the new Moana movie is going to come out. There's only
I'm excited about that one.
I mean, Moana is one of my favorite ones. Yeah. That one's really hard to beat. I like that one.
Yeah. So, all right, that was Toy Story of Terror from 2013. The next one, we went way back to 1963, The Birds by Alfred Hitchcock.
I kind of like how the people were very proper with one another back then. That's a little refreshing. Right now, if I go to a restaurant, I am more surprised to receive some courtesy from somebody else, just some decency. I expect and typically get not that, and so I thought that was pretty interesting. I mean, it's how do you say it? It's just the way people were back then.
Yeah,
Decent.
they were
decent.
There's definitely different behavior than now.
They were dressed decently, and just they were always cordial with one another. That's kind of nice. And so at the beginning of the movie, I really took interest in the lead actress there and what she was going through, searching for this girl. And the thing that caught my attention was that the general store owner just said, "Yeah, just go over there and." They're sharing information. He's sharing information about this kid.
Personal information.
Go to
about
the teacher. Go to the this kid's teacher, and she'll know the name because she was trying to recall the name.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely a different time than now. We couldn't do that now. We can't give away. I work in a school, and we cannot give away a child's identity to anyone. Like, we have to make sure that their parent is dropping off and picking up, and all of this stuff. Like, there is no sharing of information. In fact, that'll get us fired if we do any of that. So definitely a different time than now. So it was interesting how they had the birds congregate and then attack. They made an interesting sound. So the sound, I know, is one of the things that made this movie stay so popular throughout the years. Is the cat get you?
Got my foot.
We have some foster cats right now, and one of them is named Norman Bates. How fitting, right, for the month of October. But he is a little Norman Bates. He's a little psycho. And he just attacked his foot. So you get to see Norman Bates.
Maybe you'll hear it.
You cannot hear his purr. Put him up in the camera. How cute is he?
There's the kitty.
He is cute.
There's the kitty.
But he's a stinker. So if you're interested in adopting Norman Bates, contact the Humane Society of Missouri, and they will give you information on how you can adopt sweet little psycho Norman Bates. Okay. Anyway, so the iconic sound of the birds is really the only music that's in the movie. There's no other soundtrack really, other than words and the sound, the terrifying sound of the birds. So it never explains why the birds went psycho, why they went against. The one lady kind of talks about, if we treat them badly, they're going to come after us and blah, blah, blah. That doesn't really explain it. And that's not the character of a bird. Birds do not do that. And they don't flock together different breeds of birds and go and attack people. It's just, yes, weird birds for sure. So it didn't really explain that. It didn't explain what did they do after they all leave the island? So they all leave the island and all the birds are there and there's hundreds and hundreds of birds. So what? Do they bomb the island? Do they just leave the birds? Birds don't stay in one place. They migrate. They move. They leave. They're not going to stay on this island when they have no...
Yeah, isn't that funny?
No purpose.
The birds can't be stuck on an island. They can fly.
Right. So let's vacate this island. Okay, great. So the birds are going to follow you because they can fly. So, yeah, there's some things not explained in that movie to me. Is it good? Yes. Classic horror. Alfred Hitchcock is one of the best original horror filmmakers in history.
So, yeah, this is an older movie, and I like how they implemented the special effects. Overlaid the birds, probably by the use of a silver screen, green screen, blue screen, whatever they used. It's pretty convincing, especially for back then. And then they're driving around town, with the screen behind them in a stationary car.
Yes. I love that part where you know that the scenery is.
I don't know. There's something appealing about that with movies from that time.
Yes, for sure.
It still makes it entertaining to watch.
Yeah. So I would recommend, if you've never seen The Birds, to watch it. It's one of those classics that you have to watch. I mean, any Alfred Hitchcock movie, really, but definitely this one.
Even though it wasn't very conclusive at the end?
Yeah, you won't have any closure.
You remember
so just be ready for that.
Do you remember the end of that one Finding Nemo movie where they're in the little fish bags? They make it into the ocean.
Yes.
They're just floating there, and the guy says, "Now what?"
Right. Yeah, you don't have closure with that either. You just assume that a bird pecks open their bag and they get free.
Yeah,
Otherwise, they'll run out of oxygen in those bags after
that one
a while.
loon, that one loon with the bug eyes.
Yes. He was funny. Anyway, okay, so we need to rate this one. So, Guest rates it 7 out of 10.
Oh, okay. Because it's Hitchcock, you have to watch it.
Yes.
Just prolific horror writer. I probably rated a 6 from just an entertainment value.
I probably agree. I would say a 6 is good. If it gave me closure at the end, that rating would definitely go up. But with no closure, I don't know. That kind of brings the rating down for me a little bit.
You can't get time back.
No. All right, so that was The Birds from 1963.
Speaking of not getting time back, that leads us to our next movie, unless it's a good one.
May the Devil Take You from 2018.
Perfect.
So this is all you.
Perfect
I did not watch
segue.
this one. So
apparently the director of this was a fan of the original Evil Dead. So you get that kind of vibe, except this is an Indonesian cast. I like foreign films. That's just one of the things that I like. I like to listen to it in the original language that it's spoken in, with subtitles, of course. And this is very much like Evil Dead, where there's a curse and possession. The feel of the movie was okay. The special effects were a little bit mediocre, but the story was quite dull. And so that is kind of what made it a bore to watch.
yeah.
It's sad to say. I was kind of excited about it, how it started out. But then it just kind of dragged on. And how about this? I would not recommend you go see it.
Ooh, burn. Okay.
Probably just a 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was really hoping for a
Sad.
lot, but I think it did have a lot of potential. The way that it was filmed was pretty nice. The sound was nice. The visuals were actually okay. They did all of that right, but the story was not. It didn't get me.
All right. So
they
that
got it,
was May the Devil Take You from 2018. Watch at
Yeah.
your own risk is what he's saying. Maybe if you want to fall asleep, that would be a good one.
I did fall asleep.
Okay.
And then I woke up, and then I fell asleep again.
There you go. All right. The next one is also all you. No One Gets Out Alive from 2021.
I recommend that you watch this one. This is a pretty creepy film, and you got this illegal immigrant that has moved into this apartment, and she's looking for work. She gets a job, but she later finds out that there's some funny business going on in the apartment that she's living in. And you got these two brothers that live there. One of the brothers is the landlord, who was pretty kind, but the longer that she stayed there, bizarre things start happening, and you later find out that they are doing some rituals down in the basement of this apartment complex where they are sacrificing the tenants to this thing. I will just say thing. You should go see it. I do recommend this one. The story did draw me in. The effects were pretty nice. It does get pretty gory at some points, but it wasn't the entire point of the movie. There was a storyline with this one. Mostly focused on this actress, on the lead actress and the landlords. So, yeah, it's a good one. I would probably give this one a 7 out of 10.
All right, 7 out of 10. That is...
And no one gets out alive.
No one gets out alive from 2021.
That's good.
All right, our next one is The Sixth Sense from 1999. So this one is 25 years old.
So do you fall in the camp of you knew what the outcome was going to be, or you did not know?
I did not. When the very first time I watched it, it got me.
Me too.
I did not
No idea.
know.
That was a good twist. I think
it was.
I think that is what Shyamalan is really good at.
Yes.
He'll hold you literally till the very end of the movie, and I think that's when the big reveal happens. And I don't know. I like his style of shooting, the way he shoots his scenes, the way he shoots the people, and the ambiance that he sets up with the film.
Yeah. And this movie, I think I've seen at least once since it's come out in the past 25 years. And this last time was the first time that I realized M. Night was in it. I mean, it should have made sense, and I should have realized he would be in it because he's in every one of his movies. He makes an appearance, but...
What? I'm trying to recall where he was in.
He's in it. You gotta go back and watch it again. But he is in it, and I pointed it out to the kids when we were watching it. Like, oh, there's M. Night right there. He's right there. And it took me 25 years to put it together that was him and that he was in it. So.
He wasn't the shrink, was he?
Well, no.
That Bruce Willis was talking to? No?
No.
I can't think of it.
So watch it and find M. Night, all right? So figure out where he is at. He is in it, and he's in it for a little while, too. So it's not like a quick glimpse like some of his movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually has a speaking part in this one, and he's...
That's a cool... I think that's a unique thing to his movies, too,
yes.
where he makes a cameo like that.
Yes,
and that's...
I love it. I love watching for him and looking for him.
I don't know. It's fun.
It is, for sure.
You can tell the guy just likes writing scary stories.
Yeah.
Some of them were flops, but
Yeah.
a lot of them I actually enjoy. I like his style.
So this one was basically about a boy who sees dead people, and it scares him at first. He doesn't understand why these people are coming to him. He's terrified. And then it takes a dead psychologist to teach him that they're just wanting him to do something for them. And once he does those things, they can pass on.
Yeah. And before the word meme was invented, the one viral photo, and before viral was even a thing, this one photo came out and spread on the internet of the screenshot of the little boy that says, I see dumb people.
I see dumb people.
I see dumb people.
But he really says, I see dead people.
They don't even know that they're dumb.
So, the memes changed it. But if you've never seen Sixth Sense, it's definitely a good one to watch. It was one of M. Night's greatest, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Was that his debut film?
I think it was the one that set it off for him, for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's Kendrick Lamar.
Is Kendrick Lamar, was he the one that did Combat Carl? Who's Kendrick Lamar?
He's a rapper.
He's the rapper that did what?
In one of his newer songs, in the beginning, he says, "I see dead people."
Oh.
Okay, well, it probably came from this movie first. Anyway, what would you rate this one? I'd probably give this one it's up there for me. I enjoy this. I would probably give it a 9 out of 10.
Excuse me. I was gonna say, yes, I'll say 9. I was gonna say 8.5, but I mean it is good. It has a high rewatchability.
Yes, rewatchability.
Still in bed.
She better be. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a good one. It's definitely a must watch if you've not seen it. It's a pretty clean movie. There's a couple of words, a couple of cuss words in it, but otherwise it's pretty clean.
Couple scary scenes, but not too bad.
Couple of scary scenes, bloody a little bit. So if you have a child that's sensitive to that kind of stuff, then don't watch it with them. But if you have kind of older kids that are okay with seeing a little bit of that, it's a pretty clean one. So we've watched it with all of ours, and they've enjoyed it. So
he does a good job of creating the environment for the viewer to be scared without explicitly having to always show something.
Yes. All right, so that is The Sixth Sense from 1999. The Happening from 2008. That would be you also. I don't think I watched that one, did I?
We watched it together.
Okay, we watched it.
We actually watched the whole thing together.
Okay. Okay, nobody on here is going to know what that means. All right, so The Happening. Go ahead and start talking about it.
The Happening is also another M. Night Shyamalan movie. I actually didn't know that until the opening credits. He sets this one up, and it does draw you. It drew me in immediately because you have people in
that's right.
New York,
yeah.
I believe. And then all of a sudden, people freeze. They start walking backwards, and then they
just weird.
And then they start killing themselves.
Well, they start saying gibberish, like talking weird.
They start speaking gibberish, yep.
And then they'll just randomly kill themselves.
Yeah.
So you find out that it's a virus that's quickly spreading.
In their theory, we can't give away what was happening, but I didn't like the, I guess the message that he intended to convey through this movie. I think that kind of this is one of the twists that you find out at the end, but I think it kind of killed the experience that you already the good experience that you already had watching up to that point, because up to the giveaway you're trying to figure out what's happening and you stay drawn into the movie, but
what they think is that there's a virus that's spreading and causing issues. But you have to watch and see if
what they learned
it really was going on.
But the acting was good, the storyline was good, and it takes place in both urban and rural environments.
Yep. Because
they have to. They are moving as they are learning things. They are moving to different areas that are less affected by this virus. So yeah, pretty wide cast of characters, both young and old.
Yeah. So it was a decent one till.
Yeah. I think I would still recommend that you watch it.
Give it a watch, yes.
Maybe you'll like the message. I just thought the message was dumb, but.
So does that affect your rating?
No, I would probably give this one a 7.
I agree. I was gonna say 7.
It's got it still has a rewatch. What do you call it? Rewatch quality, rewatchability.
Yeah.
I would watch it again.
Yeah.
And for me to watch, a movie more than once, says something about the movie.
All right, so that was The Happening from 2008. Then the last one is Sing Thriller from 2024. So if you've watched Sing 1 and Sing 2, that one is Tuesdays. Sing 1 and Sing 2, it's the same characters from those, But they put on this thriller style show. So they kind of show them with this goo, and they step in this goo and become zombies, and then they do the thriller dance. And it's a short one. It's not super long. It's only 11 minutes long, so it would be a short, I guess, a longer short.
The Toy Story of Terror was a little bit longer than that, right?
Yeah, I think it was 20 something minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, 22 minutes. So this is only half that length. So super short. So if you're looking for kind of a short little fun version of Sing, then how did you get wrapped up? Oh, dog.
Different technical difficulty.
There we go.
Dog getting stuck in the cord.
There we go. So it's only 11 minutes long, so it's not super hard to just sit and watch it real quick. It was cute. I thought it was fun. It had a lot of color, kind of psychedelic in appearance. When their eyes changed into the swirly psychedelic colors
like
when
they're
they're
being hypnotized or
zombies.
something?
And yes. So I thought it was kind of cute. I'm glad it was only 11 minutes though, because I don't think they could have made a full feature movie out of what they did in this one, but it was a cute little spin-off.
Recommend?
I would recommend. I would recommend if you're looking for something short and cute and like a little 10-minute blurb.
I would watch. I like the characters of Sing.
Yeah, I do too.
That's another one of those entertaining movies. Is that a DreamWorks one? It's not Pixar, I don't think.
It's Netflix. It's
Netflix?
It's on Netflix. The only thing with Sing, I'm just kind of getting sick of Ariana Grande.
She's in there?
Yeah, she's the elephant.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm used to hearing her in that other show where she sounds
And her
way more
voice
annoying.
is just really high-pitched and whiny. And
now I'm going to see it.
It just drives me nuts. I'm sorry.
It.
Now I ruined Sing for him
I'm
forever. Because now he knows that that's Ariana Grande.
It's not Ariana Grande.
Yes, it is.
It's Tori Kelly.
No,
The
it's
elephant?
not.
I just looked it up.
She's in it. Look it. It's Ariana Grande.
It's who?
Is one of the cast members of Sing.
Oh, she's the elephant.
Yes. Maybe not in this one. That's weird. It doesn't show her in this one. Mina. It does say Tori Kelly. Well, she's in the other ones, though.
Oh, okay.
So maybe they switched it for
They
this
changed
one.
it,
Maybe
yeah.
she wasn't available for this one. But anyway, I do recommend it. I would say 7 out of 10. It's cute. It's a cute little one.
Cool.
All right, so we had 2 more that we started watching, but we didn't finish them, so they will go on next week's review. Next week is a mixed week, right? Because it will be the 3rd of November when we do our next live. So we'll have probably mostly still Halloween movies.
Are we giving the theme yet or not yet?
The theme is strong male leads.
Oh.
So we did strong female leads before last month. So this month is strong male leads. It will be in November. So Rocky, we're getting a recommendation for Rocky. So we can check that out. A suggestion, yes.
For Dad.
Okay.
Dad, for your Friday faves, if you want to do a game review, Phasmophobia is releasing in full tomorrow.
There we go. All the Rockies. Okay.
So am I going to watch gameplay?
No, you could play it.
I can play it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. That might be your Friday faves. Might be some Phasmophobia. I don't even know what that is, but if you do, awesome.
It would involve less editing for sure.
Okay. And then pop on for our Tuesday movie review. It's a good one. You won't want to miss it. So jump on and check out what movie we review for that. All right?
Cool.
So we'll see you next Sunday for our live at 9:30.
Thanks for joining us this week, guys. You got to bump us up to the 260th subscriber.
Yes, please help us get those
needs
subscribers.
To subscribe.
We would love to get to 500.
Yes, said end stream.
Thank you. Bye.